Over here. You want to go on the air with us tonight? Yeah, why not? Want to read a commercial?
I've got no time for you right now. Don't bother me. I know I'll never be the same if I don't get.
I'm going to start my interview with Dennis right after this, and what's after this?
You wanted to segue into one more of his songs back the same seat day, number 9.
But till she's here, please don't come here, just stay away. I'll let you know when she's come home until that day. Don't come around, leave me alone, don't bother me. Time for you right now, don't bother me. I know I'll never be the same if I don't get her back again, because I know she always cares.
Okay. The next one for
But till she's here, please don't come here, just stay away. I'll let you know when she's come home until that day. Don't come around, leave me alone, don't bother me. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Don't bother me.
Now you can bother me and do anything you want right at this point in time. Teddy Smith with Bob O'Brien on WPAT. Oh yes, the Smithereens. We're the rock and roll show of America right here at 212-219-9695. Dennis Diken is here, one of the greatest drummers of all time. I'm glad you're with me tonight right here on WPAT. I'm glad I'm sort of related to your group, Smith and Smithereens. It's always they've always sort of imitated me on the air when I used to play. When I play all of your songs.
It's good to meet a long-lost cousin, you know?
Yeah, I know we're related. I know we go back years ago, but it's great that you're here tonight, here in New York City at WPAT, because you bring so much history and so much talent to the world of rock and roll, and it's actually a privilege to have you here. Happy holidays.
Same to you. Thanks so much for saying that. But of course, the only reason I'm here is to honor the great Lou Costello, because his hometown is Patterson. You know?
Right.
So, when Jim called me to be here, I figured, you know, that was my that's what got me here.
And of course, you work with some of the legends of rock and roll, some of the biggest names in the business, and some of the nicest people, I'm sure, in the business. And
yeah, I've had actually just about less than a month ago, I did a gig in Williamsburg, Virginia, where I played with Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees and John Oates from Hall & Oates and J.D. Souther, who wrote a lot of songs for the Eagles, and actually one of the Don Felder, who had played with the Eagles and wrote a lot of their great tunes. So had a great privilege in playing with them. Years ago, the Smithereens worked with Otis Blackwell, who wrote a lot of songs for Elvis Presley.
Otis Blackwell.
You must have known Otis, right?
Otis Blackwell.
Tony?
Remember that Tony Middleton is here also. Tony, remember Otis Blackwell?
Yeah, I know him better than he knew himself.
What do you remember the most about Otis? Did you work with him much, Tony?
Of course. In fact, as a writer, yeah.
Yeah.
And as a vocalist, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I recorded something for Big Top Records, which was a label that he started with Gene Appleback.
Yeah.
The Freddie Beanstalk.
Beanstalk, yeah.
And the song was called, what the heck was the name of that doggone song? Sweet Baby of Mine. I don't know if you ever heard it, but it was really good.
Did you write that with Otis?
No, he wrote that, and he wrote some other stuff that I was involved in.
And was that under your name or a group name?
Oh, my name, Tony Middleton,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And then we did Unchained Melody, we did it fast, we did it in a group. It was really nice.
Cool. The way that Vito and the Salutations did it? That really
No, we did it where it's supposed to be done.
All
If
right.
you're going to do a song like Unchained Melody,
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's really, really, really good.
I guess they unchained it a little too much.
Well, I think I don't know if Phyllis got it on the CDs that we made, but I think we have that.
Dennis, in 1980,
We did.
It's on my
it
computer.
was 1986.
It's on our computer.
Oh, we're definitely gonna find it. If we can locate it, we'll play it.
I'd like to hear that.
That's great.
So would I. Bob, are you there?
That and Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Polka Dot Bikini. Well, you know that Paul
Sure.
Vance. You know Paul Vance.
But didn't he? Oh, Paul Vance.
Short shorts, who wear short shorts.
Right. Yeah.
And he wrote What Will My Mary Say?
Mm-hmm.
So all of the people you're talking about, I can tell you about all of them. So go ahead and finish what you were
No,
saying.
I'd rather you talk, man.
So Tony, I get a lot of your emails, and you're doing so many great things here in New York City. Well, what's one of your great shows coming up in the near future?
Well, last year I had a birthday, and I did a birthday thing there, huge at Katana, and that's on 38th and Park, a Japanese hotel there, and did some other stuff that go on, with a friend of mine named Sarah Hayes. She's a very good talent, and so in fact we're gonna do a show together, me and her. We're gonna do something. We're gonna try to put a Steve and Edie act together.
Oh, that's going to
Right.
be a lot of fun.
This could be the start of something big.
Maybe you guys could sing a cappella tonight.
I'll tell you, we love Steve and Edie,
Great stuff.
and she's great.
We're going to play a song that's one of your great songs right here. Jim just handed it over to me, and here it is on WPAT, Tony Middleton and the Willows. Segue into that nine, right? Tony Middleton, the Willows, and Church Bells might ring. How about the Smithereens right now? Right here with Dennis Diken, right here. Dennis Smith, Bob O'Brien at WPAT.
Woo! Man, that's a cooking track, you know? I like that.
There were bells on a hill, but I never heard them.
We'll go back live to you after this stuff.
I've been singing this.
Heard
Yeah.
them talk
You were singing
till
this.
there was you.
I'm playing drums on it. I'm not
You
singing.
were singing this.
I ain't singing. I'm playing drums on it. I could sing.
I'm done it.
But I never
Yeah.
saw them ring. No, I never saw them at all till there was you. Then there was music,
Music. Yeah.
beautiful roses,
Roses.
After we
sweet.
after we do this, I go back, I'm going to interview Dennis for like 5 to 7 minutes, and then another, whatever you want.
Beatles.
But I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all. Until there was you.
Yeah.
Go back and forth.
There was music,
Music,
wonderful roses,
wonderful rose.
and sweet
Yes.
love, and you. There was love, but I never heard it singing.
Storm was
No, I never heard it all.
Till there was you.
There was you.
Dennis Diken on drums, the Smithereens, Jpetrecca. Good evening, Gina. How are you? Hope you're doing well, and I'm going to play it again. Why not? It's a live radio show. Hey, there we go. We love this.
Twice
live
is
stuff. What do you
enough.
think, Dennis? I mean,
Twice is enough there.
You know,
Three
it's
times.
one of the things we do here. Yeah, I like that too. So, hey, by the way, what was it like with the working with Belinda Carlisle? Was that 1986?
No, that was 91.
91.
Yeah.
Tell us about that experience.
Oh, it was just simply a session where she came in, did her part real quick, and split. That was as simple as that.
Anything about Blood and Roses?
She was very nice though. Blood and Roses we cut at the record plant on West 44th Street here in 1985. And it was a great session. We did 5 songs that ended up on our first album. And it was on Good Friday of '85, I remember. We almost didn't record because they bumped us from the big room downstairs where Springsteen and everybody recorded, and kicked us upstairs to the little room. But we got a real good sound. I'm glad we recorded that day.
What was it like with the Beatles cover and with Tommy and the Who? Anyone really tell us about that?
It was an opportunity for us to go in and almost like being a kid again, playing with your favorite records, you know, going into the studio and just having a ball.
Is it true that you go like